Good morning, friends. I hope you all are doing great. Here today, we are going to read chapter 22 in A Lion to Guard Us. And the chapter is called The Other Side of the Island. So where we left off in the last chapter, Jemmy went missing right before their ship was about to leave for Virginia. So Jemmy came back and he had what he called the knock-knock. Once he finally returned, he was missing for a day. He came back safe. He wanted that knocker to go to America with him. So here we go, chapter 22, The Other Side of the Island. It was the 10th of May. 2 ships had sailed. From the deck of the larger ship, Amanda and Jemmy and Meg looked back at the island. "It's nearly gone," said Amanda. "It looks so little," said Meg. "It looks little from here," said Jemmy, "but it's a big island. You'd know if you'd been lost there." "Tell about being lost," said Meg. "I told it already." "You told Amanda. I went to sleep. Now tell me." So he told his story again. He had gone into the woods to find Robert Waters. "I knew there wasn't much time before we sailed," he said. "If Master Waters did have my lion's head, I wanted it back." But he had lost his way. When night came, he had to sleep in the woods. In the morning, I called and called, and they found me, Master Waters and Master Carter. They took me to their camp. I said I wanted the lion's head. Master Waters said he was keeping it so nobody would take it from me. He said we might get it back to England one day, and then we could sell it for money. "Did you tell him it wasn't gold?" asked Amanda. "Yes, but he didn't believe me." Master Carter told him to give it back. While they were, Master Waters wouldn't. Master Carter told him to give it back. Master Waters wouldn't, and they started to fight. While they were fighting, I went into the tent and found the knocker. I took it and ran. Once he had thought Master Waters was after him. I hid under a bush," he said. "I hid till after dark. Then I came on. I didn't know where I was until I saw the candle out in front of our house." "Why didn't you tell us where you were going?" asked Amanda. "I didn't know it would take so long," he said. "You made us all worry, Jemmy." Yet she was proud of him. Whatever he did, it seemed she was proud of him. The two ships were crowded. They were more crowded than the Sea Adventure had been. But the sea was calm and the voyage was easy. In less than 2 weeks, they were in sight of land. The ships sailed side by side into the waters of a bay. Captain Newport had sailed these waters before. "Chesapeake Bay," he said. Amanda saw a rooftop on a shore. A flag was flying from it. "Is it Jamestown?" she asked. "No," said the captain. "That is the fort on Point Comfort." They stopped at Point Comfort. 2 other ships were there. Captain Newport and Admiral Summers began to point and talk together in great excitement. The ships they saw were the 2 that they had sailed with in the Sea Adventure. A man rowed out from shore in a canoe. Sailors threw him a rope and pulled him aboard. He was a gray-haired Englishman. "Have you come from England?" he asked. "From Bermuda," answered the admiral. "I am Admiral Summers, and our ship, the Sea Adventure, was wrecked there." The man cried out, "This is a great miracle! We thought you were lost." "What of the other ships that sailed with us?" asked the admiral. "All but one came safely to Virginia." "Where are they now?" "Gone back to England, except for those you see here, and they will leave soon." "What of Jamestown?" asked Captain Newport. The Englishman shook his head. "Ah, there's a sad tale." Amanda was listening. She drew near. "There was a war between the English and the Indians," said the man. "Our people were ill and starving. It was a terrible winter. Once 500 of us lived in Jamestown. Now only a handful are left. Some went away into the woods. Some are dead. We hear that more ships are on the way from England. I pray they will come in time to save our poor colony." "We are here," said Admiral Summers. "Let us go to Jamestown with all speed." And that is the end of chapter 22. We have one left, chapter 23, and it is titled A Lion's Head. So, stay tuned.